Welcome to Heist TV, ladies and gentlemen. Food for thought. The name of the topic of today's show is Are Tattoos Bad for You? Are tattoos bad for you? If y'all tuned in to my last previous shows and things like that, y'all know how I do. I like to give y'all the origin where things come from, then let y'all see where it's at right now. I like to give the origins, like give y'all the foundation where things come from, because history always repeats itself. It just, in our time, it glorified the BS that happened in our history. They glorify it, but you won't even know. You won't even know things that we wouldn't do back then. We'll do it now. Make it look like it's cool. The society make it look like it's right for us to do. With that being said, I'm going to touch on this. Are tattoos bad for you? Let me give y'all origin where the tattoos come from, where it started at. How tattoos were made is the devil used to tattoo his demons, different symbols on his demons, so he could tell his demons apart. So it could be a demon for mischief, it could be a demon of chaos, it could be a demon of lust, it could be a demon of jealousy and destruction. All those demons getting different symbols on them, so the devil could know who they is. It sound kind of familiar right now, but what really sounds familiar is the pagans. Go back to the pagans' time. Fast forward to the pagan time. Started with the devil. Fast forward a little bit to the pagan time. The pagans used to tattoo their god of choice, their god of belief on them to represent their god of choice. And we all know there's only one heavenly Father up there. And we all know he said we ain't supposed to idol worship. That's a form of idol worshiping. By tattooing your favorite basketball player, favorite football player, your famous rapper, tattooing all these false idols on your skin. That's the same thing the pagans was doing. The same thing. Mind you, they was doing it on the low, because the Christians was knocking them off for doing crazy stuff like that. That's something else. But don't it sound familiar? Don't y'all wonder where this stuff come from? Where did it started? I always wonder. It's just like the word that we speak, the word that we utter every day. Like, where is the origin of that come from? That's another topic on another day. So much words and stuff that we use that y'all don't know where it come from. Like, if you knew the origin of that word, you won't even use it no more. But that neither here or there. That's another topic another day. So now, me, I'm not a tattoo artist or nothing like that. So the only thing I know is the origin of the tattoo. So I like to get insight on some people that been in the industry or that delves in it, and they could feed me more information. Like, that's you need to get in. If you're not into that yourself, get that information for a person that's really into that been about that life, to tell you. You can't give relationship issue. You can't give relationship advice from a person that's single, that been single their whole life. You can't give marriage advice for a person that never been married. And that just don't make no sense. You can't give a long-term relationship advice for a person that never been in a long-term relationship. It just don't make no sense. So, with that being said, I got a couple of clips of a guy that been in the tattoo industry for years. He mostly work in LA. He do the California's lifestyle, you know, but he dibble dabble in New York too. He been out here in New York. So I'm going to play a couple of clips from him, you know. Then I'm going to break down analogy of what he said and things like that. All right, let's get into it.
Tuning industry, when you do it professionally, part of your test is knowing that you're exposed to 750 different bacterias and viruses that are airborne bacterias when you start tattooing somebody, and those are just viruses and bacterias that are floating around in the air. And the danger comes in when you open up the skin and you start bleeding, that the viruses and bacteria have a greater opportunity of entering into the body. The biggest problem nowadays mostly is hepatitis C. You could contract the disease and it not show itself for 15 years. And in most cases, hepatitis C is a death sentence. I personally know of 2,600 cases of hepatitis C virus being spread from one piercing gun in New York City.
You heard that? How much cases of hepatitis C been spread throughout New York City? Try to fix the thing. Did y'all hear that? Did y'all catch that? Why is always New York City? Why are we always the target? Why? I want to know. Meek Mill voice. I want to know why are we always the target, like it's a black crowd on us. New York City. Thousands of cases of hepatitis B in New York City. That's bugged out. But let's touch on that. Try to get this off my screen. Hold on, y'all. Bear with me. Let's touch on that. I know for a fact that if you get a tattoo today and if one of your loved ones gets sick tomorrow, it could be your mother, father, son, daughter, niece, nephew, uncle, auntie. If they get sick today and need a blood transplant, a blood transfusion, you can't do it for them. It takes a year for you to give a blood transplant, to transfer blood to one person to the next. A whole year. 12 months is a year. I know for a fact it takes 12 months, and that's a year. So imagine if one of your loved ones gets sick. Soon you got a tattoo that look good and stuff that you can't save them. You know how crushed you would be? Do you know how crushed? I know how crushed I'd be. Just to look good. See, back in the days, I got tattoos. I did them when I was young. My first tattoo when I was 16. Yo, so I did it to try to follow these hot boys, really. I was like, bling, bling, every time I come. That's why I got my tattoo right here. I didn't get the other one done. This just hurt. I don't even know how people do it. Every one of my tattoos hurt. It literally felt like a knife. It's getting in your skin, like just carving out letters. I don't like pain like that, man. Lord knows I do not like pain like that. So, like, if I would have known then what I know now, I wouldn't have got no tattoos. It really is pointless. What is the point of it? Then when you're 60, 80 years old, you're looking crazy because your skin's crazy. But that ain't even here or there. But we got to what he said about the germs and things like that, right? You can't even, that's why, and that makes sense that he said that, because I knew for a fact that you can't give a blood transplant or save a person into 12 months to a year after you got your tattoo. That makes a lot of sense. Wow. Let's get into something else. What else you got to say?
Remember that the people that are doing these procedures on you are not medical doctors, and they're not really concerned with your health. all they're concerned with is getting the money that you've paid them to permanently disfigure your body.
That's something else to think about. A tattoo is like an operation. It's like you going on an operating table and getting an operation done. But we going to the backyard, people that don't got no certificate in operation, no certificate in the medical field. We being operated on. You heard what he said. These people ain't doctors. And the only thing they care about is getting that money. They don't care. You could go to a tattoo place person, or they'll come to your house. They won't even have a shop. You'll meet them on the street. They'll come to your house, do a tattoo. You don't know where to go to find them if you catch a disease or anything. They got their money. They gone. They on vacation. While you're in the hospital getting looked at by a real doctor now, because this tattoo that you got messed you up inside. It's crazy and it's deep. Like, I'm not a big Bible person. Like, I read the Bible and things like that, but like, I know that you ain't supposed to make marks on your skin. The Bible said that. Y'all Christians out there, y'all know that. We ain't supposed to make marks in our skin and things. It's just like, I don't know, man. It's just like they facilize stuff that don't need to be facilized because it's a method to the madness, and we just jump along with it. I feel like once you jump along with it as a kid, cool. You don't know no better. As you get older, start to learn, you're supposed to know better. So if you're indulging in the same thing that you was indulging in when you're 14, 15, 16, teenager, as a grown man, a grown woman, like, something really wrong with your mental state. A lot of people don't like to hear stuff like this. A lot of people probably see this as like, I'm getting a tattoo tomorrow. I don't know what he talking about. A lot of people just don't care, and they know that it's always something for something. The females out there, y'all know where those heels, the high heel come from? The high heel was engineered and designed for the Baphomets. That's how the Baphomets walked, the goat god. That's how he walked, on a hoof. The heel is a hoof. That's why it's not comfortable for y'all. It's not meant to be comfortable. Any female will tell y'all that hell's not comfortable. It wasn't designed to be comfortable. It was designed to idolize the Baphomet, the goat god, to have y'all walking like them. Like, nobody asks where the origin of this stuff come from. I do. And even if y'all don't ask, I'm going to give it to y'all. Don't worry about it. I'm definitely the hood podcast, news, whatever you want to call me, baby. I'm that. I'm giving y'all the real scoop, man. So, with that being said, are tattoos good for you? Are tattoos bad for you, should I say? Are tattoos bad for you? It seems like it's bad for me. I don't know about y'all. It seems like it's bad for me. I ain't gonna touch too much on this topic. Like I said, things to do, you know. But I am gonna end it with a message from Lala. Salute to Lala for this message. She's the truth. To be real, this is supposed to be the message of the day. This is the message of the day. I'm gonna close it with the message of the day. The message of the day. She's the reason why I made this video, this whole topic right now. It's supposed to be, I was just going to play her and let this be the message of the day, but I had to delve deeper into it. So I'm going to close it with the message of the day from Lala. Let's go, Lala. Get it, girl. Go ahead, Lala girl. That's the message of the day. And talk about and this for Lala, this to hit me off, you know, get my mental right. Get back to the tattoos. Ain't it where the devils tattoo his demons to tell them apart? Ain't there a tattoo called the tramp stamp on the lower back? It's literally called a tramp stamp. So when the guy see it, oh, tramp, do I smell a horror? Tramp stamp on the back. Somebody try to get in the studio, y'all. Hold on 1 second, baby. Hold on 1 second. But yeah. So, you know, anyway. Ain't it called a tramp stamp on the back? Thank you, Lala. I knew I was, you know, missing something. But we're going to close it out with that. You know, we're going to close it out with that. Salute to Lala for spreading the truth and things like that. You know, remember, loyalty is royalty. Let me get that. Loyalty is royalty. Y'all see it on the shirt. Loyalty is royalty. Stay healthy. Any support, good support. Make sure y'all share this video. Make sure y'all like this video. Make sure y'all subscribe to this video. Come on, man. Ain't nothing but to press a button, baby. You ain't got to spend money to show support and love. Just a button. Bow, subscribe, like. Keep the dislikes to yourself. But y'all could comment. Y'all could curse me out and all that on the comments and everything. You know. Food for thought. The clothes, man. Holla at me for the clothes too, man. Y'all see the shirt. See the nice little polo shirt. Loyalty is royalty. King wear. Also got things.